it's Santa, and I'm here. It's in September. I'm back here in the Santa North Pole office trying to get some paperwork done. I'm having a real hard time because of the amount of paperwork that they're making us fill out for flying our sleighs across the U.S. this year. There's apparently, depending upon where you live, anywhere from 1 to 3 presents allowed per chimney, or there's some kind of special tariff that I have to actually apply. So I guess if you're in some area where you only deserve 1 gift and I give you 3, then I actually have to pay some type of tariff. But just getting the permission to come and fly over your house in the U.S. is requiring so much paperwork. It's just crazy. It's like letter after letter. I've had 2 requests rejected, and I'm having to go through appeals on those. I mean, Mrs. Claus was so upset with all this that she took off to Vegas, and she's in the spa getting treatments. What are spa treatments in Vegas? Anyways, we're stuck up here trying to get some paperwork done right now because, the season's coming up, and I don't know. Now, we thought we had everything arranged, and then they came back and said, oh, by the way, there are other places that you need extra paperwork. It's like clearances or waivers, I think they're calling them. So they may let me fly over Florida or Texas, or they may let me fly, throughout the continental U.S. and Alaska and Hawaii. Hawaii was included. But can I go over Guam? Puerto Rico? No. U.S. Virgin Islands? No. Need special waivers for those places. And again, those places have even stricter restrictions on the number of gifts that I'm allowed to deliver by way of chimney. Why is it that they're going to tell me that depending upon where I go, where you live is going to dictate how many gifts you get in your chimney from Santa? Or Santa has to pay some tariff for an abundance of gifting. I don't get it. But it's like in France, they don't care. In fact, leave them a baguette, a croissant, and a bottle of wine, and 99% of the population is like happy. Of course, we do better than that, but they don't care. Keep Santa from coming in. Flying restriction. I don't even know. Even in and oh, by the way, I've got some counterparts. There are places that are Muslim that have their own Santa that comes and does stuff. There's the Jewish people have this thing called Hanukkah Harry. He's hanging out, going around doing stuff. We're all doing stuff around the same time of year, and all of us, we get together, we talk, we have scotch and this and that, on occasion, have a nice scotch. They also are upset because they have the same amount of paperwork that I do. This is not, there's no one grouping singled out except those that are, people outside the U.S. are having to do all this. And of course, we're at the North Pole. My place, it's invisible. Come up here, you can't see it. In fact, we're just down the road. I'll tell you a secret from the Fortress of Solitude for Superman. He keeps his place hidden too. So I'm not really sure why they're wanting to do this.